Hey guys, Nick here with Alaskan Campers, and we are at the Overland Expo SoCal 2025, and we are gonna do a quick run through of the campers we have on display here in the booth. Let's go take a look. Really cool over here, first time at the show, is the Flatbed 850 sitting on the Bowen Customs. Really a sweet setup. If you have a truck that you can dedicate to a camper, there's no better choice than a flatbed with a side entry. Massive amounts of space, massive amounts of storage. You're gonna love this setup. Check this out. Around the outside here, we've got our access door for the cassette and fill for the tank. Nice torque lift cascading step system to get you in and out really easily. Up on the top, we've got the roof rack system, a couple different solar panels up there, AC unit, as well as the jerry can on the back. If you want to bring some extra water with you, this is a great place to do that. Also incorporated on the outside here is an outdoor shower, and then of course you've got access to your hot water tank here on the driver's side. 30 amp plug-in for shore power, keep you juiced up if you are at the traditional campsite. But just as a reminder, the way we build these things, they are designed to be completely off-grid. So no sweat, all the batteries, all the solar, DC to DC converters, inverters, these are off-grid campers completely. That pretty much does it for the outside. Let's hop inside and take a peek. Almost forgot to mention, as I was coming up the stairs here, we've got the all new dual pane windows from Peninsula Glass. This is a company out of Vancouver, Washington that we just partnered with that makes these dual pane windows. So if you're looking for that true 4-season camper, the Alaskan has got you covered with the dual pane windows from Peninsula Glass. But as we step in here, first and foremost, the first thing you notice is the indoor shower right here under my feet. We've got a stainless steel pan that we've dropped into the floor with a teak mat that goes over the top. There's a 360-degree curtain that clips into the ceiling and then slots down into the floor. Zipper on this side allows you to grab your shower wand from the sink, and you've got a nice warm shower on a hot day. Pretty nice feature in this Alaskan. Also here right to my right is going to be the cassette toilet. Thetford cassette toilet, really easy, allows you to basically empty the tank very simply anywhere where there's a rest stop, gas station, you name it, you can do that with the cassette. As we move back here to the rear, you've got the dinette space over here. Really nice to have this convertible space. You've got a table that stores up into the ceiling, and then after dinner, you can also fold this into a bed so that you've got two bedrooms, if you will, the dinette bedroom and then your bedroom up in the cab over. One of the other things I really want to make sure I highlight here in these flatbed campers is the amount of storage that you have is cavernous. So huge storage under the dinette seats, huge storage underneath the sink here. Also massive storage up in the overheads with communicating storage all the way throughout. So if you have something longer that you want to slide in there, fishing poles, you name it, you can put it up there in the communicating storage in your overhead cabinets. Also, I mean, this would not be a true 4-season camper if you didn't have the ability to have an AC unit. This is a fully off-grid 12-volt AC unit from Nomatic. Absolutely fantastic. Nomatic is a company out of Arizona, and I figure if anybody knows how to make air conditioners, it's the folks down in Arizona. So really happy with this AC unit right here. Now, as we move more into the kitchen, a few more things to highlight. This just, you know, it would not be an Alaskan camper without a nice deep sink with an integrated cutting board. Absolutely fantastic feature for prep work, getting dinner ready, you name it. Also, we've got the nice big NovaCool 3.5 cubic foot fridge here. Lots of space for your groceries, drinks, and a nice little freezer here for anything you need to keep really cold. Massive cutting board here, as well as our 2-burner Dometic. Wonderful little stove that's sunk down into the counter. So quite simply, you can cover it up like that, and now you've got massive amounts of counter space for prep work. As we kind of come up now into the cab over, the master bedroom, if you will, first we have to step over our 27-gallon water tank. So all Alaskan campers 7 feet and up come with a 27-gallon water tank. The 630 and the 650 are going to have a 15-gallon water tank. So 27 gallons in this big guy here. But then, yeah, the massive queen size bed, nearly a queen size bed up in the cab over. As you guys know, this is an Alaskan, so within 2 minutes, you've got your camper popped all the way up, cab over flaps folded and locked in position, and you've got a wonderful place to sleep. Max Air fan above the bed, so warm night, you're gonna be able to stay nice and cool. You're gonna be comfortable in your Alaskan. Guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for checking us out here. I'm gonna shoot you over to Maya and we're gonna take a look at the other camper that we have on display here at Overland Expo SoCal.
Hey everyone, I'm Maya from Alaskan and we're gonna look at the 630 Slide-In. So underneath you'll see we have these tie downs that are frame mounted, they're just bolted onto the truck and they're connected to these torque lift fast gun system. We use external tie downs for our camper to maximize internal space. When we go towards the back, you'll notice that we have 2 different water inputs. One, you get pressurized water when you're at a campground. The other is for filling your freshwater tank. In the 630, it is a 15-gallon tank. Underneath it, we got our propane. It is bolted horizontally and it powers the water heater, the 2-burner stovetop in there, and then the furnace. On the other side, we have your water heater connect point and also the outdoor shower. So super nice for washing down surfboards, gear, dogs, feet, you name it. So out here we have the hose and then we have both the hot water and the cold water that, the hot water is actually connected to the water heater system inside. So you can take a hot shower when you're out camping. Now let's head inside. Right before we actually walk inside, we'll talk about stairs. So you'll see in that flatbed, we actually used a mounted stair system. This one, we actually really like to use a little giant stair system. It allows you to utilize your tailgate, and it's actually really simple to find them. They're at any hardware store. Alrighty, so this 630 is unique. It's a bit more of a simple build, perfect for a weekend warrior. This cabinet is what we utilize for a toilet system if you opt in for it. This one actually just utilizes a ton of storage in there. So for gear, for food, anything like that. And it also has enough space that you can fit a portable toilet system in there too. So, depending on what trip you're going on, you always have that flexibility. To my left, we have the Dometic 2-burner stove, works off propane, super nice option there. It's just on the base build. So it's just included. Underneath it, just a bunch of storage. Right to the right of it, we have our NovaCool 3.5 cubic foot fridge. We're using it at this expo for a drink station, lots of Gatorade and water, but great for trips. Right to the right of the fridge, we have our deep stainless sink. We have this really nice cutting board you can put off to the side, cook your food, and then the water pump is just right to the left of it. So this 630 is unique. It has a 44-inch side dinette, and right underneath it is where we house our batteries. So underneath here, we have 2 162 amp hour batteries from Expion 360. It's perfect for this one specifically because it does not have an AC in it. So it gives you plenty of power to be off grid for a really long period of time, just since our campers are so efficient with their energy usage. And a cool thing about hard-sided pop-up campers, you get all this upper storage. Great for clothes, great for gear, great for these really nice blackout curtains we also give you on loadout day. And right underneath it, we have 1 household outlet to my left and 1 household outlet to my right, and an additional one right by the sleeping area of our campers. If you opt in for an inverter, you do get 110 power from this when you're off-grid as well. This one does not have an off-grid inverter system, so one thing we do that's super nice and inexpensive and simple is this 12-volt port with USB inputs as well. So you always have 3-zoned lighting in your slide-in or flatbed camper, and they're all individually dimmable, which is super, super sweet. And you get this 20,000 BTU Suburban furnace. Utilizes propane, but it's also included on the base price of our campers. Right behind me, we have our extended cab over bed. It's 54 by 81, just shy of a queen size bed. And in this camper for the show, we're just showing it with the sides down and collapsed, just to show people that it is indeed a hard-sided pop-up camper. And additionally, we have a Max Air fan in the cab over section, which is really nice when you're sleeping for some airflow. and some right above the kitchen area, which is great for ventilation when you're cooking. So the 630 is actually heading down to San Diego to Pop Top Overland, so you can check it out in person there. But always feel free to shoot us a text or give us a call or come to an event just like this to see one in person. Thanks for watching, everyone.